Yo guys, what's up? Justino here, and we are now into round 2 from our triple case tournament at my locals Onboard Gaming. This took place on September 7th. I got my friend John on the left playing Unchained, the top deck of the format, right? Is that what people are saying? And then we have not Pure Punk, probably Punk Gold Pride on the right. I think it's Punk Gold Pride, I don't know. I'm just gonna assume, I know there's Punk. I know that there is Punk. Also, bear with me, I literally don't know the new Unchained cards, and I kind of know the old ones. Hopefully I don't fuck up the commentary too terribly. Punk is going first. They are going to normal summon a copy of Xiamen. Both of these guys are fucking main decking Droll. I mean, a lot of people are main decking Droll this format, and it's so cringe. Like, get the shit out of the format, please. Droll on res of the ad of Foxy Tune. And Punk is a deck that likes to search a lot. They can still play here, because you could still go Foxy, summon Deer Note, and then like go into something. It's just you're not going to get the search off of Dragon Drive if you go Dragon Drive. So I mean, it's rough, but you know, you do what you have to. We're going to go ahead and activate Emergency Teleport here. Let's see what he summons. Shirakusai is an option. Yep, we will go for Shirakusai. We will go ahead and declare the... Oh? Did he declare effect? I think he did. Yes, effect the Shirakusai to fuse into Rising Carp. And then we're going to go Rising Carp effect. This is cool! This is how you play around Droll. This is very, very cool. Not a Punk player. I would have been like, shit. Like, what do I do? Wait, you only summon 1 here? Doesn't Rising Carp summon 2? He's summoning a... Don't you play 2 Deer Note? Or, I don't know. Anyway, summon the Deer Note and the Xiamen. And then we're going to go ahead and sync up into Draco Berserker. And then we're going to go Deer Note effect, targeting to reborn the Rising Carp. Also, it is hot as shit in my room right now. I have my fan off so you guys don't hear it as I'm recording. Holy shit, let's just hope I don't melt in my room, alright? Let's see how well I know these Unchained cards. I know Yama, the new card. That card is fucking bonkers. For the most part, I think I know what the rest of them do. Maybe I just don't know the traps. I know what this card is. This is Tour Guide. That's our girl, baby. Tour Guide. Oh, summon Fiendish Rhino. Overlay for Zenmains, baby. Overlay for Zenmains pass. Oh, overlay for Zenmains crash in a Draco Berserker end phase. Well, that wouldn't work against Draco Berserker, but that'd be funny. We are going to just link to go for Yama. We're going to go Yama effect here. Yama's crazy. I remember like when I first saw that Unchained was like a very strong deck right now. The first thing I did was read the link too. And I was like, this card is absolutely insane. So he's going to go Chainlink 1 Yama to add Sharvara. Chainlink 2 Rhino dumping Shayama. And then on res, we will go ahead and see the Droll and Lockbird. And then now we're going to go ahead and see Talents get activated here. Declaring the effect to take Yoink. Give me that Berserker of the Tourney. Now we will go ahead and set a back row. Now we're going to go ahead and go Shayama effect. Targeting to pop the back row. And now we just kind of get to see Unchained just kind of go off a little bit. Oh boy. So he's going to go ahead and special summon the Shayama. And then we will go ahead and trigger the... Is that Escape? Or Chamber? That is Chamber. So Chamber will allow him to go ahead and special summon a copy of... Oh, fuck. What is your name? Your name is... I'm trying not to look it up. Sarama? I think it's Sarama. Anyway, he goes ahead and makes the Link 3 going into the Anguish. And then he's going to go ahead and go Anguish, link out the Rising Carp, and go ahead and make Unchained a bomb. And then we're just going to go and see Punk scoop it up. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you're able to do there. But, yeah, linking out the Yama and the Draco Berserker to go into Anguish, and then Anguish plus another monster, or plus the Rising Carp to make Unchained. Pretty strong. So we see Punk going first, game 2. Hopefully there is no Droll here, and there is not. Feels good. Normal summon Xiamen. Zayaman effect for Foxy, and we're gonna go ahead and see E-Telly for Shirakusai. We didn't see any Gold Pride cards game 1, so maybe he's not on the Gold Pride stuff. I'm not entirely sure, but for the most part, it does look like it's pure Punk. And if I'm being honest, right now I kind of like it a lot more. It feels like it's not playing so heavily into like Droll and Lockbird. You know what I mean? Anyway, E-Telly for Shirakusai, make Rising Carp, and then we do see Imperm immediately on the Rising Carp, as it is an ignition effect, much like the other Punk monsters. We do still have Foxy Tune in the hand, so you can still do something there. But unfortunate that you're unable to kind of go into the line of getting the Deer Note to reborn a body, etc., etc. But yeah, I do think this is pure Punk. I didn't ask Keith. That's the point on the right. I didn't ask him or anything. I'm just basing my knowledge off of like the lines that he's gone for. Not that I've fucking played the deck, but I mean I can't really see the cards very well either, if I'm being honest. Teleport for Wagon, that's pretty good. Wagon will be able to let you extend here. We got Wagon to go ahead and add the Jam Session. This is pretty good. We know he has like Foxy in hand. Hopefully he didn't open the Deer Note. The only thing that made me consider that it might not be pure Punk is that there was only one Deer Note because he just summoned from hand instead of deck. That was the only thing that made me think, oh, maybe there is Gold Pride, because you just cut that down to 1. Because whereas like I feel like in pure Punk you might play 2. We're gonna go and set 2 back row, pass the turn. 6 card Droll and Lockbird, by the way. Damn. So 2 cards in the hand for Punk. We know one is the field spell, as he did not activate it. And then I did see one of the back rows. It is what's it called? Shadow Imp. We're gonna go ahead and see Unchained activate I think that's Abomination's Prison. And then this is gonna go ahead and let him search for a copy of Sharvara. We're gonna go ahead and set a back row, and then he's gonna go affect the Sharvara, targeting to pop the back row. And now we go ahead and see a Cosmic Cyclone get chained on the chamber, so that will banish the chamber, not letting him summon the Sharvara. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon a copy of Sarama here. Go battle. Sarama will go ahead and declare into the Wagon. And then he has what? Droll. What's the spell card? Thrust? Yeah, not much you can do here. Just gonna go ahead and pass the turn with just a Sarama on board over to Punk. And Punk having access. Oh, we knew both cards in the hand. It was Foxy Tune and the field spell. Oh yeah, Punk is able to play here for sure. Just go straight to main phase. We're gonna go ahead and activate Rising Carp effect. Thinking about it. Yeah, Rising Carp effect. We are gonna go ahead and summon a copy of Zayaman and a copy of Madame Spider. We will now go ahead and activate the Jam Session. We're gonna go ahead and declare the effect of. I don't think it really matters. Well, I mean, it could matter here. I don't know which one is activating first. It's gonna be Zayaman. Zayaman will add a copy of Foxy Tune. Is he not activating the Madame Spider? Maybe not. Unless he already has the trap, or he sided out the trap. Well, no, you knew you were going first, right? Draw a card here on res, and then now we're gonna go and go Foxy Tune effect. She does send herself to the graveyard as cost, most notably, and then the other card you would send is for effect. So Foxy will resolve. I didn't get to see what he sent there. Maybe he just sent another Foxy. That's kind of what it looked like. I'm not quite sure though. And then this will allow him to summon the Deer Note from the deck. I find it weird that we haven't. Okay, hear me out. Maybe that trap card's actually not Shadow Imp, right? Maybe it wasn't Dude, I don't know why it looked like Shadow Imp. Maybe it is the Dangerous Gabu. Maybe it is the trap card that Madame Spider searches, and it's not Shadow Imp. I don't know why. I was like, oh yeah, it's got to be Shadow Imp. But I was like. It's so funny too, because I was like, well, I know Unchained has like fires and waters too, so I don't know. I was like, I mean, it turns off fucking Yama. Anyway, we see him summon like Deer Note and shit, sync up to go into Draco Berserker. Deer Note bring back the Rising Carp, and then sync up into Psychic and Punisher. Forgive me if like I very incorrectly commentated that line. I kind of like glanced away really quick. But I mean, you know, you guys saw the line. Like he literally just went full combo. Like yeah, he had like the Deer Note, the Wagon, the Madame Spider, etc. Well, not Wagon, but Zeoman, etc. And then he had another teleport as well. So yeah. Now we go to a game 3 where Unchained will be going first. Pretty cool. Activate Abomination's Prison. Abomin's Prison will let him search. He has Tour Guide in hand, I think. Very, very strong extender because he does. I think he has a trap. And if he just adds like Sharvara here, he adds Aruha. We will go ahead and normal summon the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and then we're gonna go ahead and go Aruha effect targeting the Fiendish Rhino Warrior, and now we're gonna go effect of whoa. So I had to watch the original recording for this because I was like, why the fuck is this Shyama on the board? Both players are kind of like helping out the table next to them. They kind of just had a question about like how Pixies works when they're under like DPE. Kind of like if the monster's attack is already being reduced or whatever like that. I don't know. Like, but either way, the Unchained player is a little distracted here, and then so is the P.U.N.K player. So I think the Unchained player does notice that. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, he did not mean to summon Shyama. That's why earlier you heard me in the car go, whoa. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's hella cheat, bruh. I was like, that's hella cheating. Okay, there we go, though. Don't Shyama effect, targeting to pop Aruha. Summon the Shyama, and now we are able to go ahead and go Aruha effect to go ahead and summon the Sharvara. And now we will go ahead and link 2. And we're going to go Yama Chainlink 1, and then Sharvara Chainlink 2. Yeah, that special summoning Shyama, that would have been fucking crazy. Well, would it? Would it? No, dude, it's really not. You definitely wanted in the grades to get the pop effect to float. Anyway, I think he's setting a chamber, and then now we're going to go ahead and activate Sharvara in our hand to pop the chamber, and we're going to go ahead and special summon Sharvara. Did he add with... Oh, he might have searched a Sharvara, actually. He might have searched Sharvara off of the Yama. I didn't see what he added. No, he did add that. Anyway, Sharvara popping the chamber, and then chamber special summoning a copy of Sarama, and now we're gonna go ahead and go Sarama effect, popping escape, and then he's gonna go ahead and special summon a copy of Shyama, and now we're gonna go ahead and link out the Yama and the Sharvara for a copy of Rage, and now we will go ahead and go Shyama effect popping the Sarama, I believe. I can't remember what was on board. I had to backtrack. So go ahead and summon a copy of Sharvara. We're going to go ahead and overlay for High King Caesar. I think set another back row and pass the turn. I got to watch a little bit more like deeper into the match. And then I realized that my fan was on. And when I checked the recording, it was you could definitely hear it in the back, and it was pretty it wasn't loud or like annoying, but I mean, you honestly, real talk, maybe I could leave it on and you probably don't even hear it over the fucking music I put in the background. I don't know. Either way, I had to turn that shit off, and it's back to melting in my fucking room for me. It's okay though, because this isn't like a 30-minute commentary or anything. I'll be okay. P.U.N.K will go ahead and I know what's gonna be like kind of coming up, so I can commentate a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? I have my practice. Activate emergency teleport here. I don't know what phase this is in, who cares? We're just gonna, because I don't think High King Caesar has like a specific phase he can activate in. So that the teleport does get negated by High King Caesar. Definitely, I think a good option there. Just gonna go ahead and immediately drop Kurikara, attributing the High King Caesar, and now we will go ahead and declare the effect of Sharvara to go ahead and set directly from the deck, because it was sent from field to the graveyard. I don't know if it's just sent to grave or from field to grave, but either way, he will get to trigger this Sharvara. And I don't remember if I talked about this in the recording I kind of scuffed or not, but he does find his way to escape here, which is really, really nice. Being able to get another form of like interruption. And I think like spot removal like escape is like very strong against a deck like P.U.N.K, because you're able to just remove these bodies that they would otherwise use to like synchro summon, right? We see P.U.N.K go normal summon Xiamen for the 3rd game in a row. And we'll see if there is any interruption here. Notably, Rage can only quick link with a special summon monster. So you can't do it on the Xiamen. Also, I don't know. You probably just don't do it there. Well, I mean, I don't know. He's already used Teleport. Then you would just be putting him on Foxy Tune, really. But anyway, Xiamen add a copy of Foxy Tune. Unfortunately, we do see Deer Note in the hand. That does suck. P.U.N.K has opened the fucking Deer Note like 2 out of the 3 games, which is really unfortunate. I do feel for him. I don't know why we brick in the same way. He pitches a copy of Gold Pride Leon, so there are Gold Prides in his deck. It's just probably not a lot, or he didn't see them game 1 and he just sided most of them out game 2 and 3. Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense for game 2 because you're going first, but he is going to go ahead and summon a copy of Shirakusai from the deck here. And now Unchained has to think. He will opt to go Rage Effect to link with the Shirakusai to make a copy of Anguish. And here's a spot where I thought maybe you let him go Shirakusai Effect. Just like you let him go Shirakusai Effect to fuse. He's going to lose the Shirakusai, maybe. He either loses a card in hand and the Xiamen or something, right? If he loses both cards in hand and then you quick link with the Rising card, then what? Or he loses the Xiamen and the Shirakusai and then you quick link with it, then what? He just has Kurikara, you know what I mean? So then I feel like you just let him go into the Rising Carp and then you just quick link that away rather than quick linking out the Shirakusai. You let him go into Rising Carp because then he's actually like you make a -1 technically, because then you don't get any value out of the fusion monster you're summoning, you know, because like that's what makes Shirakusai so good. Like you get 2 bodies to replace 2 bodies. You literally go like neutral, because the two bodies you use for his fusion summon just get summoned from the deck, so you go neutral. But now you just neg. So I feel like it's better to quick link with the Rising Carp rather than Shirakusai. We see him go ahead and activate Thrust for talents. Talents draw 2. Activate Better Luck next time. Pretty good. He's going to find his way to some extenders here. This is going to go ahead and add the Captain Carry. And we will go ahead and special summon Captain Carry. No effect. So, I mean, he probably sat it out of her trap card. Just because he went 2nd in game 3. And he's going to go ahead and summon Ja. I had to look this up. I wanted to verify the name. I was like, I'm pretty sure this virtual world monster's name is Ja. Or ha. But, you know, I was like, I'm going to look it up. So that's pretty funny. We get to see Ja get summoned here. He is going to go ahead and declare its effect, detaching 1, attempting to target itself to make it unable to be destroyed by battle until its opponent's next end phase, I believe. So when I'm just thinking Zeus line here, and Unchained does have a D barrier here. You could flip it to negate this and make it so he wouldn't be able to make Zeus anyway, because then he would have to like crash this, it dies, and then like this is not the move. So we do see D barrier get flipped here, and he does declare Exceeds. He was probably holding that D barrier for like some synchro line at some point, but it's so strong here too, because P.U.N.K with only 1 card in the hand here, and him going this route probably means that card in hand might not be anything unless he's trying to bait, right? We do just go battle phase, curry card, declare over the Anguish, and then we're gonna go ahead and trigger Anguish's graveyard effect, and we would just go ahead and recycle a copy of Sarama back to the hand, and then Ja will go ahead and declare directly into the Unchained player's life points. And P.U.N.K is just going to go ahead and take a look at his graveyard real quick. It's up until this point where like this is where I kind of like realized I had to like stop a recording or like go back a little bit. Nightmare Cerberus. I kind of wonder what, I don't know. Oh, P.U.N.K has 2 cards in hand. They have 2 cards. Oh, one of them's a Deer Note, but he has already normal summoned. One of them is Deer Note, because he did consider pitching it off of the Foxy Tune, but he chose to pitch Leon instead, which I think might have been incorrect. I think I might have been like, oh shit, I don't know if you do that, but nah, that felt right. So he could still make Zeus, I guess. Oh, he's going end phase here. End phase. He's gonna go Kurikara effect. to go ahead and summon back the High King Caesar. And then we go ahead and see also in end phase, Unchained activate Abominable Chamber, choosing to special summon the Yama from his graveyard. So pretty strong. He has Yama, and then the other set card is Escape. We're going to go ahead and go Sharvara, targeting the Escape. Sharvara will go ahead and summon, and we're going to go Escape to go ahead and summon a copy of Unchained Soul. We're going to go Soul Effect. I think that's Soul's Effect. To discard a card, pop one. He's going to go ahead and opt to pop the Kurikara. He pitches Tour Guide. I think that's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't play the deck, but I was like, Tour Guide's still a really strong normal summon, but you might not need it. We're going to go ahead and link out Sharvara and the Yama for a copy of Unicorn. And we will go Unicorn Effect, Declare to spin back his own High King Caesar here. And then now he's going to get to go Sharvara Effect because he pitched a Sharvara to go ahead and set a... I didn't see what trap card it was. We're going to go Shayama Effect from the graveyard, targeting to pop the chamber. Holy fuck! Yama Effect, banish itself to go ahead and summon Anguish. And then he's able to go ahead and go Chamber Effect, summon Rakea. And now he's going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and link Anguish with his Captain Carry. Or not the Captain Carry, but the Jaja. What the fuck is this? Dude, that was the most explosive fucking turn I've seen. Although, to be fair, that was the first time I've ever seen Unchained gameplay. Holy shit! What a fucking turn! Oh my god! Yo, this deck is sick. This deck is... Hey, anyone who's not a believer, bro, you might have to convert. That was pretty nice. That was fucking nice. GG's to both of these players. I feel like Punk bricked a lot, or they just kind of, didn't see. I mean, obviously they got drolled game 1. Like, what the fuck can you do about that? And then game 2, they got it, but it was just kind of like they didn't get to see Punk, really, end on the board that they would wanted. And then the Unchained board, pretty damn strong, right? Like, it's just Rage with, like, High King Caesar, maybe. Obviously, there's, like, the Deus Ex Machina line as well. And you always have, like, back row interaction as well. Pretty strong. That was pretty sick. Hats off to John. I think he's, like, I don't even know how many other Unchained players we have at locals. He's, like, the only one I know. But, yeah. I just recently started going again. But, yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in round 3, all right? Time to turn my fucking fan back on. Peace.